Hi, my name is Cindy Smith from cindysmithphotography.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about the cropping capabilities of the Nikon D810. It's a new camera that I just got for a trip that I wanted to take to Churchill, Manitoba, which is the polar bear capital of the world. I am a landscape and nature photographer, and you can find my work at cindysmithphotography.com. And the main reason I wanted to upgrade to the Nikon D810 is one, for landscape, it would be a medium format option or pretty close that you can get in a DSLR at this point. And for wildlife images, I wanted the crop factor. I wanted to be able to crop in on wildlife that sometimes you cannot get close to for various reasons because of their skittishness or any number of things. Like I also photograph songbirds. So sometimes distance is prohibitive. So in the summer of 2014, we took a trip up to Churchill, Manitoba, which sits on the Hudson Bay. And the reason polar bears are so prevalent there is that the mixture of salt ice and the current make it so that it freezes much quicker than in the high Arctic, even though this is a subarctic climate. So the polar bears have quicker access to the ice, which, as we all know, is important for their survival. So we took this trip, and I'm not really a fan of tours, but in this case we did take a tour. And on one of the days to go out and shoot the polar bears, we went out in a tundra buggy, this is the inside of the tundra buggy, which you can see is just really a huge modified school bus. From the outside, it looks like this. It's up on very high wheels so that it can navigate the tundra, not only during the summer seasons where the permafrost unfortunately might be melting, but also during the winter. And I chose a summer trip basically for financial reasons, even though the polar bears wouldn't be as prevalent as they would be in the November, December months. But it was half the cost, and I also was hoping to be able to swim with the beluga whales, which migrate there by the thousands. We did see lots of beluga whales, but the weather prohibited us from getting in the water with them, which was a sad disappointment. So here's the tundra buggy, and this was another tundra buggy that was out on the tundra with us, and I just shot this so that you can see the back viewing deck. Fortunately, when I was on the back viewing deck, most of my crew, it was a cold, windy day, as you can see, and even though it was August, and most of the crew was inside, where they have actually a propane heater, and they were using binoculars. I was the only person with a 600 millimeter camera length. And just so that you know, I have a 600 millimeter camera on the Nikon D810 with a 1.7 teleconverter. And in this far distance right here, you can see the polar bear, just this little speck of the polar bear. So obviously this is a small little waterway, and for reasons of safety and not to harass the bears, we couldn't get any closer. So I'm limited. I've got the full range of my camera equipment as far as I can go, and that's all I can do with my camera equipment. But the beauty of the Nikon D810 with its cropping factor and its 36 megapixel sensor, I was able to crop in to the mother and baby bear at this range. So as you can see, I was quite far away, and I was able to take an image that was probably 4 times this size in my viewfinder, and crop it down to get a reasonably sized image. And here's another view with probably a 50% crop. So that was a short reason for my wanting to get the Nikon D810, is to be able to get closer to wildlife when all the factors around it prohibit you from doing that. So thanks for stopping by, and if you get a Nikon D810, I would love to see some of the images that you have. So once again, you can visit me at cindysmithphotography.com. Thanks a lot, and bye for now.